So it takes years to be diagnosed with autoimmunity. You're not, one of the reasons that people feel like getting the runaround, and, they might be getting lab tests for 5 or 10 years, is because the blood markers, the serological markers, don't necessarily turn on. They'll turn on years after the patient is not well. So you'll be unwell for a really long time, normal labs, and then 10 years later, the labs will change, and that doctor will be like, hey, guess what you have? You have lupus. And you'll say, I knew it. I felt it for the past 10 years. Yeah, but 10 years ago, your markers weren't positive. So a lot of my patients who come to me are saying, I don't feel good, but I have no markers. So in functional medicine, we kind of say, well, we don't really need to wait for those markers because we're not prescribing medication, right? The medication is when you're in conventional medicine, but we still want to adjust your headache, your joint pain. There's still a trigger. There's inflammation going on. We don't need to wait for it to have a name. So we could intervene and start doing interventions to help those symptoms, because do you really care what it's called if at the end of the day you feel better, if the headache goes away and the joint pain goes away, and maybe we've averted ever getting a diagnosis 10 years from now, then we won.